It's astounding that young people these days have so little motivation and yet they think so highly of themselves. An MTV poll uncovered some alarming statistics about 20-somethings, and I am going to tell you all about it today on the Hollywood Conservative for the Rebel. Millennials, it's almost depressing to admit that I am one. It is actually very depressing. Yeah, not actually like it is. I spend a lot of time bashing young people, which seems hypocritical, but it's because I truly hope that I don't fit into that stereotypical millennial attitude. I'm barely on the cusp of the millennial margin, but I live on my own, I work 3 jobs, I pay my own bills, and in general, I just rely on myself. Of course, for matters not pertaining to money, I rely a lot on other people for emotional support and things like that. But young people, I'm sorry, you guys truly suck. They go to school for degrees like East African Art and Lesbian Studies. They spend practically all of their time on their phone, and 50% of millennials consider themselves content creators, aka not job creators, aka not job fillers, aka hashtag that bum life yo. 54% of their purchases are online, so mom and pop stores, you can thank young people for your store closing because they simply don't appreciate the value of walking into a bookstore and buying a book because, first of all, they don't even know what books are, but if they did, they would buy it on Amazon, which admittedly I do buy from Amazon, but I also try really hard to shop at mom and pop stores when possible. So we already know that millennials are entitled, they're shallow, they're selfish, they're lazy, but generation behind them, oh boy, get ready. MTV ran a poll, which ironically is probably more accurate than all of the polls leading up to the 2016 election. But MTV ran a poll and found that 79% of young people believe that their financial future will be better or as good as their parents. Yes, the generation who, like their millennial predecessors, are getting lib arts degrees in useless subjects, and that's if they even go to college at all. Many young people don't view a college degree as an asset or even a necessity, and a degree in plumbing or welding or something like that, forget it. They are way too good for something like that. Skills to become someone who we actually need in this world? Oh no. No one needs a handyman, but content creators, you've got to make sure people know that that necklace you bought on Etsy is going to be so killer with that shade of jade nail polish you bought last week. That is imperative data. Yeah. But somehow they think that they are going to be better off than their Generation X parents. Now, remember, Generation Xers, they are the products of baby boomers who are the product of the greatest generation, the generation who fought world wars, the generation who built businesses and worked hard in life. But you follow that line of lineage all the way to present day 2018, and these little idiots have received so many participation trophies over the course of their life that not only do they think that they will be better off than their parents, 40% of them believe that they should be promoted every 2 years regardless of performance. I'm not kidding, that is from Time magazine. They also found that young people these days, for 60% of them, their guiding morality in a situation is that they'll just be able to feel what's right. This is the danger of this whole holistic voodoo, witch doctory, yoga, Pilates studio, soy diet mentality. Do what you feel is good. You do you. Do what's good for you. Because if it doesn't feel good, you shouldn't do it. You know what doesn't feel good? Waking up early in the morning to study for finals or to go to a job. You know what else doesn't feel good? Paying bills and getting that check engine light taken care of to the tune of $400. But you know what does feel good? Getting a paycheck. Getting a promotion when you deserve it. Hell, even paying bills kind of feels good when it's your own money that you have earned. It definitely feels better than sleeping on a sticky air mattress in your parents' basement, waxing politics on Twitter, quoting Vox and Daily Beast. So, we can knock down these young people and chastise them for their lack of motivation and gumption, but guess what, parents? This poll found that 60% of their parents think that their children will do better than they did. That's astounding to me, considering 90% of the people I know who are in their 20s are complete losers who have literally nothing going for them. Sorry to be harsh, but again, that's what happens when you are raised to believe that you are perfect just the way you are and you don't need to work for or towards anything. So, I don't know what's worse, these lazy kids or their mushy helicopter parents. But to end this on a positive note, I found it very uplifting that 78% of millennials would choose to spend money on a desirable experience over buying something that is desirable. I'm pretty sure that their motive is all about getting that perfect selfie, but nevertheless, I do agree that experiences and relationships are what make life worth living, not material possessions. So at least they got that right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Amanda Head, the Hollywood conservative for The Rebel. If you enjoyed my commentary and want to hear more from all of us here at The Rebel, subscribe to our premium content at www.therebel.media/shows. Make sure you're following us on Facebook and Twitter for all of our latest news, and download our new app for The Rebel Media on the App Store. That way you will have instant and easy access to all of our latest videos and your favorite Rebel shows. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda Head for The Rebel.